prior to this, I hadn't had much experience playing with large groups of people. This has just been eye-opening.
It's just been a great experience to meet other musicians from Seattle that are around our age that are doing this too.
It's a great experience. It's exciting to see. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Having the opportunity to be on stage with a host of other incredible talents.
We can all make music together, and anybody who loves music can always be a part of music.
It just broadens your perspective and enables you to think about things in a really different way.
My time with them is a collaboration and a conversation that grows. Beginning in 2006, I was invited to become the music director for the More Music at the More program. And in that time, I've had the opportunity to work with literally hundreds of young people, and I've noticed a profound change in the musicianship, the seriousness of the students and performers, and a wonderful ability to grapple with the very complex and sophisticated show.
What is so important for me as a music educator is to see young musicians raise above their level of expectation of what they can do, to use music as a means to create bonding amongst each other, that genres can play together. We as musicians have a message of community, and we model it amongst ourselves, and we try to share that on the stage.
We are Sea Fever. We are a band from the surrounding Seattle area coming together to play music at More Music at the More. The More Music at the More project has really just shaped a lot of the ways that I look at how we do music, at how we go about this whole process. Daniel Bernard Romain is extremely key in creating this and shaping this and knowing what path we're going down, but we're taking the steps. We're working really hard, and he's pushing us.
We are the Gothard Sisters, and we play Irish fiddle.
Seeing how Daniel put together the show was very, very interesting, because he saw all of us and then he created the show in his head and then put it together. But he also incorporated all of our ideas into it. He didn't leave anything out. He included everything, but he still had his original vision.
Yeah, my playing has definitely changed a lot. I know that Dr. Brown said from the beginning that this would transform the way that we perform and that we would never perform the same. And the whole concept of trust and how Daniel kept on saying, trust me and trust me. And throughout my whole experience in this whole week, I've really seen what that's meant. Those have definitely been the greatest things I'll take away from this.
Well, what I learned was that music and entertainment, it's also about like how much emotion you put into the words you sing and just really being into the music, because that can get the same amount of attention as jumping up and having choreography and crazy movements.
You'll always be my girl through thick and thin. You're everything. I promise to be the best I can be. I promise I'll be there when you need me. I promise to be the best I can be. And when you need someone to talk to, you will find me right beside you. There will be a single day I'll be gone away.
We're siblings. We have the same hair.
He's got those shoes and hats and shirts and pants and a watch and jacket.
We sing together songs that we wrote. They're kind of soft and sweet.
Sometimes there's a little bit of yelping.
Love don't cost you a thing. At least that's what they say.
My favorite part, I'm a big fan of the camaraderie that comes out of it. I really love everybody that's playing this year as people, on top of being totally in awe of their technical and artistic capabilities.
I believe the best part of this show is watching the youth grow in music and writing their own material and really getting involved. That's exciting to see young people have a passion to want to do something positive.
Somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand.
We do a little klezmer, we do country blues, a little New Orleans jazz, a little bit of rockabilly, a little bit of country, a little bit of ragtime, Appalachian fiddle tunes,
Cajun,
and I sing a little Cajun French.
Miscellaneous.
Some odd tunes from the 60s.
Some originals material that we...
Yeah, some new originals are coming out.
They're the junk, raggedy clothes, torn shoes, that boy could sing the blues.
Having a chance to be on stage with such talented, strings and a piano player and voices.
When I was rehearsing this show, first hour or so, I realized straight up, this is one of the greatest shows I've ever been involved with. It's just no patronizing, it just straight up is. This event has such incredible talent, nothing lacking. It's not about vertical, it's about horizontal.
The last 4 years have been a kind of an education. How far, how wide reaching, how complex can a presentation of music be? This was never a talent show, but a show of talent. And I think this year, Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now, the music of Bach and Stevie Wonder, and their original composition have really kind of come together and coalesced into this wonderful, fruitful stew. Well, of everything that I want music and my own world to be.